I figured I'd do a little bit better of a video. I didn't know there would be such a response for this. Project Frontier is the teardrop bug-out camper that my buddy built. Around $135. I was a little bit off with a $100 quote, because a couple of things he bought as accessories, but a couple little things in here. Got a power inverter that he had, so that was free. Blower fan that he got, I think that was free at a flea market or something, or he picked that up somewhere along the line. But he was going to mount that inside for ventilation. It's got the ducts on the side for it to suck in air that we're going to pull from the vanes on the ductwork on the back. Just got miscellaneous water bottles in here. 2 amp trickle charger to charge the batteries. They're not in here at the moment. Vienna sausages, of course. Couple of jacks to stabilize the rear of the camper when you are in there, because you put 4 or 5 people in there without, or you put 2 or 3 people in there, large people, and it'll actually tip over in the back because it's so light. Let's go on this side. Let's see. So yeah, got the pop gun, horseshoe, vent, the birdhouse. The trailer is, I've had a couple of questions about that. Where'd that trailer come from? You actually take a look, it's just a boat trailer. It was like for a jet ski. We had to cut off about 4 feet of it, because like I said, it was a boat trailer for like a 16-foot boat. Got it for $50 at a off Craigslist. That's definitely some place you want to look if you're wanting to do a used project like this. Craigslist always has a lot of things like that. The plastic tote was actually on the back of a golf cart. He does golf cart repair. The customer did not want the tote on there because he wanted to be able to put someone else back there. I guess he bought the cart used. So he just told him, if you want it, keep it. So he kept it. So that's where that came from. The golf cart batteries that we use are just, ones that are pulled out of people's carts that they don't want anymore because they're swapping out a full set. Some of those are actually still good. Got nice little Western style bed sheet covers. You got the upper ledge shelf that goes across, comes around. Get the 2 vents coming out. We haven't finished this all the way yet. You got a 12-volt light up there. That was a couple bucks at a flea market with the on and off switches. Underneath this, he has wood grain linoleum for the flooring. That's what the floor consists of here. As you can see on here, someone said that they thought it would fall apart in the like driving down the road, but I think they thought that all we did was the panels on the side. But if you actually look at it, the entire thing is actually 4x8 plywood, so it's not going to fall apart. I would trust this more than a mobile home, and mobile homes have also been driven down the road at 60 miles an hour to get where they were going to be positioned. A few years ago we went through Hurricane Charlie down here, and Hurricane Charlie, my buddy was told, okay, you can come to, his boss had like a 2-story house on the river, brand new concrete block. Well, he was living in a mobile home at the time, and my buddy was. And when Charlie went through, it's good that he wasn't staying at his buddy's house that had the 2-story brand new concrete block house, because he lost the entire top of his home, the entire first story. So it's just an interesting thing, you know. It doesn't matter what you have. If it's time for it to come down, it's coming down. The entire back we did with the roof and the front are all done with. This is actually a 4-foot tall pool that someone had on Craigslist. You know, you come remove it, it's free. So we went and pulled that. And that makes it's actually pretty thick. It's not going to rust very much. He could have painted the entire thing, but you know, at this point, it's supposed to be rustic. So, on the way down, we sort of ran out of the pool liner. So that's what's left of a diamond plate toolbox. That's the aluminum diamond plate. We just bent it flat, hit it against the concrete till it was flat, then made the edge, and it actually works out quite well. You know, just to finish it off, it is very sturdy because it is aluminum diamond plate. Got the other birdhouse on this side. Got another vent. Old iron horseshoe. Again, the wheels. I don't think he's painted this one yet. But yeah, the door, the window works perfectly fine. Picked that up for $2 at a flea market. Used, of course. Door latches, those had to be new. The window rolls up, rolls down. Again, you know, inside of here is nice and cozy. It'll hold 2 people and maybe a kid in the back, because again, this is 8 foot long. So, you know, you got some room in there even. Roof rack, you can see how this is all welded. This was actually seat brackets off of a golf cart. Again, you know, when people switch things out on golf carts, they usually don't want to keep the stuff. They don't have room in their garage, so they say take it. So yeah, I mean, you know, this is box tubing. It's something you'd spend, you know, $5 a foot on if you went to buy it, but people want to get rid of it, so you cut it into pieces, you weld it together. Again, you know, that's something that someone would have tossed out, and you can repurpose it. That's what this entire project was for, is how can we get by cheap, how can we repurpose things and turn it into something that someone else would want to spend, you know, $5 grand on, you know. So just keep that in mind. You know, you got a $50 trailer, came with tires and wheels, rims, the whole 9, all Craigslist. You got a pool that someone wanted to have removed, so we went and got the pool, pulled it all down, had to throw some of it away, of course, the rubber lining things, but this is the shell, so that was free. The wood sides, those are all from you know, privacy fence, broken privacy fence. You get a corner that's broken, okay, fine. Even the plywood, you see how the shape of this is. Alright, sorry about the interruption. The UPS guy decided to drive by, drop off a package. So the sides of the trailer are done from privacy fence. We found out that privacy fence does give you the look you're looking for a rustic setting, but it's thinner than pallet wood, so it's going to be lighter. So that's why we use that on the sides. Again, you know, you can find privacy fence broken up, you know, for free. You come take down. That's what we did. Check Craigslist, free. You come remove the privacy vents. That's what all these panels are for. If you go buy each individual panel, you're paying $1 a panel. $1 per board up and down for replacement panels if you want to do it that way. So again, you can get them for free if you do some elbow grease. You see how the trailer's shaped, and there's a couple reasons for that. One, aerodynamics, and two, the 4x8 sheets of plywood that are used on the side of this had broken corners. So let's say it had a broken corner there or a broken corner there. Well, we're cutting that out anyway, so that doesn't matter. So we're able to use the whole sheets anyway. And that's how we were able to get our plywood was, you know, it took 3 sheets of plywood, one for the base on a 2x4 frame. Actually, you might be able to see how the bait made down there if there's enough light. If not, I apologize. But yeah, so that's gonna be the floor, is actually a piece of plywood with 2x4s lining the outside of it as a structure, like a doorway entrance. And then there's vinyl linoleum on the top of that. So that's the floor. Nice little wood grain, adds to the rustic features. Got the old fenders. I think he had a friend that had, you know, those just sitting in his yard for some reason. So he's like, you know, can I have those? And he said, yeah, go ahead. So again, not painted. Why would you bother? You know, it's supposed to be rustic. That's the way it is. So yeah, I mean, it came out perfect all the way around. Very nice. You know, if we get a good response on this, we're going to be doing more projects. Again, please subscribe. Please comment, even if you don't like it. You know, maybe you have an idea that we haven't thought of. You know, put it in the comments. Our last video at this time has almost 1,000 views. No comments. You know, do you like it? Do you hate it? What would you change? Do you have an idea for this? Do you have a place, you know, where you would think something good would go here? I mean, you know, just leave a comment. Tell us, give us ideas. Subscribe. We're going to be bringing this out to the woods to do a nice little camp out. I got my big 4x4 Suburban here, and we'll drag that out into the woods and do a nice little overnighter or 2-day camp out in it. And if you want to see that, that'll be the best way to get, you know, get apprised of what's going on. So yeah, this is Project Frontier. Again, if you guys have any questions, need any help, need any ideas on how to source parts, anything like that, have any ideas for the camper, anything to make it better, you know, put it in a message. Please subscribe. We'll be taking this out to the woods and gonna be shooting some videos of it actually in action. So if you want to see that, definitely subscribe and you'll be posted. Thank you. From Bigboysbushcraft.